This video is brought to you by catbeast.com. Design your own custom snapbacks and hats.
JD from New York, 206. It's time for Off the Script. Big Show and Ryback, Strowman and Roman. Get off my fucking TV and save me the misery. And all you fucking goons, just grab a cold beer. The man of the hour is finally here. JD from New York, 206. It's time for Off the Script. JD from New York, 206. It's time for Off the Script.
What is going on, guys? JD from New York here. Thank you so much for tuning back into the channel. Today, we're going to be discussing episodes 2 and 3 of the Mae Young Classic on the WWE Network, man. A lot of good stuff in episodes 2 and 3. Stuff I liked, stuff I didn't like. We'll go over all that stuff today right here on Labor Day. I hope you guys enjoy your Labor Day. Make sure you guys are relaxing. Make sure you have a cold beverage in front of you, preferably pumpkin, because they are available. Pumpkin ales are available, man. Where the fuck did the summer go? I don't know where the summer went, man. It's long gone. You know I didn't go to the beach all summer. I didn't step foot in the sand all summer, but I feel like the summer said, you know what, JD, go fuck yourself. You didn't want to take advantage of my nice days. I'll see you next year. That's what I feel happened, but we'll talk about the weather and the seasons in another video at another time, preferably when I have a cold pumpkin beverage in front of me. But today we're going to be talking about the Mae Young Classic, man, episodes 2 and 3. Now, WWE, unbeknownst to me, because I really wasn't paying attention, they uploaded episodes 5, 6, 7, and 8 on the network this morning. Now, this is exactly what I stated in episode number 1, when I reviewed episode number 1. If you guys missed that, link will be in the annotation. I don't like binge watching anything. I don't. So hopefully WWE gets their numbers back and realizes that the old format worked better than the new format. And I hope that they go back to doing weekly uploads instead of doing a block of uploads. Because I don't want to dedicate 4 or 5 hours to watch the Mae Young Classic. I don't. I didn't even get through episode number 4 yet. I got through episodes 2 and 3. Now I gotta watch episodes 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That's 5 hours, almost, of Mae Young Classic I gotta watch. And I want to get all of it done before we get to the fucking finals. So, this is a really, really shitty situation for me. I was hoping to do this on a regular basis. Now I gotta lump everything into one fucking video. But we'll see what happens, man. Hopefully it comes out good. Hopefully you guys enjoy my opinion on what we've seen. Like I said, we're going to be discussing episodes 2 and 3 in this video today. A lot of good stuff here. A lot of stuff I like. A lot of stuff I didn't like. But we'll go over all the matches. 8 matches in total between the 2 episodes right here on Off the Script Extra for the Mae Young Classic. If you guys missed Off the Script this weekend, episode 185, parts 1, 2, and 3, those will be in the annotation that you see on the screen. Lots of good stuff in there. We talk about Sasha Banks. We talk about Dolph Ziggler. We talk about JBL. We talk about Roman Reigns and John Cena. Lots of good stuff in there, man. So if you missed any of that, link will be in the annotation within this video. Make sure you all go check that out. Episode 185 of the #1 fucking podcast right here on YouTube.com for everything WWE Off the Script. Thank you guys for supporting my sponsors, man. Patreon.com, you guys are fucking beast. Patreon.com/JD206 if you guys want that. If you guys want to pledge $5 or more, you're going to get the exclusive Mario Kart 8 gameplay that everybody's going crazy over, so make sure you guys do that. Off the Script Retro, early access to Off the Script, entry into my Off the Script Discord chat. Lots of good stuff on there, man. So that's patreon.com/JD206. Barbershopwindow.com/Off the Script for your t-shirts. Coupon code JD17 at checkout. Still valid, 20% off your entire purchase, man. So make sure you guys go and check that out, Barbershop Window. And all new listeners, once again, I stress, all new listeners of the show, Audible is giving you guys 30 days free and 1 free audio book just for sitting here, watching me and listening to me, man. That is a great fucking deal. If you guys want to support the show for doing absolutely nothing, you guys can go to audibletrial.com/offthescript, enter the appropriate information, whether you guys got a desktop, an Android, an iPhone, anything Audible is on. You guys are going to get one free audiobook. You guys can access Audible's website for free, man. 30 days, audibletrial.com/offthescript. Over 180,000 books to choose from. So if you guys want to support the show for just sitting here listening to me, Audible is the way to go. I want to thank everybody for taking advantage of that. It's certainly a very, very good way of supporting the show, man. Also, follow me on Twitter at JDFROMNY206. We are very, very close to 20,000 followers on Twitter. Twitch, make sure you guys are following me on Twitch. Lots of good stuff coming up this week with Destiny 2. We got NXT Live reactions and a bunch of other shit coming to Twitch, man. JD from New York. And then follow me here on YouTube, man. Subscribe to me on YouTube and hit that button down below and make sure the bell is turned on for all notifications. Thank you all so very much for all that. Let's talk about episode number 2 and 3, man. The one thing that I noticed right from the beginning, and I wish he was a part of the commentary team because hearing his voice really does make me feel good, man. Mauro Ranallo did the voiceovers for a lot of the pre-episode packages, getting you ready for what is to come in the episode you are watching. So Mauro Ranallo did voiceovers for a lot of the video packages that you've seen going forward, which was a nice little touch because I miss Mauro's voice. I wish he was a part of the overall presentation of the Mae Young Classic. Makes you wonder why he wasn't a part of the commentary team and why they went with Jim Ross over Mauro Ranallo. Mercedes Martinez versus Xia Li was the first match in episode number 2. Mercedes Martinez is the grizzled veteran, 16 years in the business. She's 36 years old. She's got a very, very good look. And they're pretty much playing her up as the one lady, the one woman in this tournament who's got the most experience, that this is finally her time. She's finally in the WWE, and she is going to be a heavy favorite, and they pretty much documented her all through the bracketology. She's going to be a heavy favorite in this tournament. Now, I know that Sasha Banks, real name Mercedes, wanted to use her real name for, a ring name. She wanted to use Mercedes, her real first name, as part of her wrestling name. WWE did not allow her to use Mercedes because they were worried that it was, the same as another Mercedes that they had on their radar, which was Mercedes Martinez. So they changed Mercedes, Sasha Banks, to Sasha Banks. Just a little fun fact there for you guys. Now, Martinez played a very cocky mind game here in the opening of this match. Right from the handshake, she pretty much taunted Xia Li right from the get-go. The fact that they really highlighted Mercedes Martinez here, like I said, makes her a heavy favorite. Xia Li used a lot of martial arts in this match. She, they highlighted her martial arts background early and often. Mercedes Martinez caught Lee in a modified Dragon Sleeper for the submission win. Nothing really of interest here, to be honest with you, man. This was pretty much a squash match right from the beginning. Xia Li didn't really get any offense in besides a few kicks. Mercedes Martinez, the much larger of the two, very well built. She's got that just rough and tough physique, that rough and tough attitude. Dragon Sleeper for the submission win. Really nothing showcased here whatsoever. Hopefully for Mercedes Martinez in the second round, she'll go up against someone a little bit more notable and we can see a little bit more of her skill set, because we really didn't see anything in this match with Xia Li. Very, very quick victory. Dragon Sleeper for the submission win over Xia Li. Rachel Evers, who is the daughter of Paul Ellering, versus Marty Bell. Now, this match was fucking god-awful. Marty Bell coming over from TNA. I heard a lot of good things about Marty Bell. Rachel Evers, obviously the daughter of Paul Ellering, Rachel Ellering. I don't know why they don't use her last name, her father's last name, for her in-ring character, Rachel Ellering. What is the difference between Rachel Evers and Rachel Ellering? They don't have any problem, making mention of Ric Flair and then Charlotte Flair, and Charlotte being Ric Flair's daughter. Why can't we do the same thing for Rachel Ellering? What's the difference? Rachel Ellering. They even highlighted in the video package before this match that she was the daughter of Paul Ellering, who is the manager of Authors of Pain. I don't understand that. Very head-scratching over that decision, but whatever. WWE knows better than me. I don't know fucking anything. Marty Bell coming over from TNA. Marty Bell has a good look, but my God, she showcased absolutely nothing in this match. Very, very sloppy. I even read online in a few reports that the ending to this match... Now, I don't know if this played into it being as sloppy as it was on television. I read online that the ending of this match was changed midway through because WWE officials did not like Marty Bell whatsoever showcased in this match. Marty Bell was originally scheduled to win this match. They changed the ending mid-match to Rachel Evers to get the win. Nothing of interest in this match whatsoever. Very sloppy, very unenthusiastic match. That's what I have in my notes here. Rachel Evers wins with a small package because Bell was nonchalant in her attitude during this match. So there you got it. Marty Bell was supposed to win. I read that they were supposed to have Marty Bell win, but they changed the decision mid-match to have Rachel Evers advance in the tournament because Marty Bell was very, very, very off, very sloppy in this match. Nor do I care. I really don't care. I would have went with Rachel Evers anyway because she's a WWE gal. Marty Bell really hasn't shown me anything whatsoever. I'm not familiar with her, so there's no reason for me to get behind her, especially after this showcase whatsoever. Rachel Evers advances in the Mae Young Classic. Rhea Ripley versus Miranda Salinas. Now, this was an interesting match, man. This is something that I took a lot of notes on, more so than the first two matches. Rhea Ripley has superstar written all over her, man. She's tall, she's a soccer player, she's beautiful, and it looks like she's a natural. She doesn't have much in-ring experience. I believe they said that she's 20 years old. She's got a couple of years training for wrestling. And Salinas was actually trained by Booker T down at his school. So we got a WWE esque woman here trained by a WWE Hall of Famer. And then we got Rhea Ripley, who's coming over from Australia and is a soccer player. So Rhea Ripley here, a 9-year soccer player from Australia, 20 years old. She had a beautiful dropkick. She's got a very, very beautiful dropkick, which I put in my notes here. Very, very beautiful dropkick to Miranda Salinas. Ripley was very flexible. They showcased a lot of her skills being, very tall, soccer background. She was very flexible being a soccer player. Highlighted, pretty much that was highlighted with a big running boot to Miranda Salinas. Full Nelson slam by Ripley for the win here. Miranda Salinas really didn't get to do much in this match. It was pretty much just throwing her out there to get her feet wet. This was more of a showcase for Rhea Ripley for sure. And definitely, I could see WWE, if not already, signing her to a WWE contract and putting her down at the Performance Center. That's someone that you don't want to, miss at all. You don't want to skip on Rhea Ripley, man. She was definitely one of the better talents that we've seen so far in this tournament. Definitely everything that they're looking for as far as a female goes. She's very athletic. She's got a very, very good look, and she's tall. So I would be shocked that WWE does not sign Rhea Ripley to a WWE deal. But as of this right now, nothing really has stood out in the Mae Young Classic. Rhea Ripley is really the first thing that stood out to me in this entire tournament between these two episodes. Sarah Logan versus Mia Yim. Mia Yim was highlighted. You guys know Mia Yim from TNA. I don't know what her I think her name was Jade in TNA, if I'm not mistaken. I don't really watch a lot of TNA. I didn't watch a lot of TNA, Global Force Wrestling. Jade in TNA. As you guys know, she was in the news early this year, late last year, about some domestic violence issues that she went through. That was highlighted, and the fact that she overcame those domestic violence issues. So she's going to be that heartfelt story going on into the Mae Young Classic. Sarah Logan, a.k.a. Crazy Mary Dobson, 23 years old, trained firefighter is her background. Mia Yim, 28 years old. Yim was trained by Tajiri. That was highlighted by JR as Mia Yim did a modified tarantula, just like Tajiri would do. Competitive match, really nothing of interest here. Went back and forth. Both women got decent amount of time, but nothing really stood out. So instead of giving the hand here to the WWE Performance Center trainee in Sarah Logan, WWE went with Mia Yim. Mia Yim wins here with an Eat the Feet. and she got the clean victory over Sarah Logan. And again, you know, like Rhea Ripley, Mia Yim, I believe, will be signed to a WWE deal at the end of this Mae Young Classic. She's got that look. She's got that feel-good story behind her. She's very good in the ring. You know, nothing of interest as far as I seen here in my notes. It's just that, you know, she was very solid in there. And Mia Yim, I would be surprised, again, if WWE didn't give her a WWE contract at the end of this Mae Young Classic. And that was the end of episode number 2, man. Absolutely nothing of interest in episode number 2. So through 2 episodes right now, I'm kind of on the Mae Young Classic. We got Rhea Ripley, who stood out. Rachel Evers over Marty Bell, Mercedes Martinez over Xia Li, and then we got Mia Yim over Sarah Logan. Rhea Ripley was easily the best thing about episode number 2. That all changed in episode number 3. Episode number 3, up until this point, at least from my viewing, was the best episode so far. I know I have yet to see episode number 4. That is where we see Tessa Blanchard versus Kairi Sane. So we'll talk about that once we get to episode number 4. But episode number 3, as far as what I seen, was easily the best episode of the Mae Young Classic. And I must say, man, a lot of you guys were very high on this particular woman, and I can see why. Now, nothing was really showcased in this match, but I have to tell you right now, and I'm being very brutally honest with all of you, Toni Storm is my new favorite. Toni Storm is my new favorite, bro. Whatever it is, whatever you guys want to base that judgment off of, by all means, Toni Storm is my new favorite in the Mae Young Classic. I know she doesn't win it. I know she's not going to be there at the end, but I'm just letting you know. If she makes the main roster, if she makes NXT, she is my new favorite. I think she's fantastic. Toni Storm has superstar written all over her, man. She is the one woman so far that really made me go, holy shit. She's got a lot of charisma. She's fucking beautiful. And she reminded me of a female version Shawn Michaels. She had that charisma. She had that cockiness. She had that rock star mentality. Toni Storm, if she is not signed by WWE at the end of this Mae Young Classic, somebody needs to be released from their fucking duties about hiring talent. Seriously. She is WWE down to a T. If they don't sign her, you are obviously not doing your job correctly. Aisha Raymond. Nothing special about Aisha Raymond. There was no doubt in my mind once I seen Aisha Raymond and then Toni Storm. There was no doubt in my mind who was going to win this match in advance. Aisha Raymond was 6 foot tall, very, very Amazonian-like, right? She was the much larger of the 2 women. She was discovered at a WWE tryout in Scotland. She came dressed like a gladiator. Toni Storm, legit, rock star, love it all, love the theme music, love the look, love the entrance, love the top hat, I love everything about Toni Storm. She's my new favorite, I gotta mention it again. This was pretty much one-sided, man. Toni Storm, very cocky, handshake. Aisha Raymond didn't want to shake her hand at the beginning of the match. Toni Storm got the better of her on a few exchanges. She went for handshake and did the good old Ric Flair, you know, pulling the hand back and just slicking the hair back. This one was pretty much Aisha Raymond's match to lose. She fucked it up for herself. Aussie chance for Toni Storm because she's Australian. That makes the second Australian that I've seen so far in this tournament, besides Rhea Ripley. Aussie chance got the best of Aisha Raymond here. She had Toni Storm in a nice precarious position for a top rope maneuver. So the Aussie chance started. She came down off the top rope to go to the other side of the ring and climb the top rope. And she attempted a big splash, missed the big splash because she was too busy pandering to the crowd. She misses the big splash. Toni Storm takes advantage of this. Roll up from behind. 1, 2, 3. Toni Storm advances in the tournament. I don't know who Toni Storm is going up against, but if I didn't know who the finals, or who was in the finals in this first half of the tournament, you know Kairi Sane's going to be in the fucking finals. There's no doubt in my mind Kairi Sane's going to be in the finals. I said in episode 1, I'd be shocked if Shayna Baszler didn't win the whole fucking thing. She may even be there in the finals. But if Toni Storm is not in the final 4 of this thing, I would be disappointed. Really. She is a superstar. And I want to see more of Toni Storm. Absolutely no doubt. So she wins with a roll-up from behind. Aisha Raymond fucked it all up for herself. There you go. The right woman won. Dakota Kai. Miss Bailey 2.0 over here, but Where Bayley fails, Dakota Kai is succeeding. Bayley's a loser. Dakota Kai is not Bayley. I like Dakota Kai more than I do Bayley. They got the Bayley character right with Dakota Kai. They're failing it with the original Bayley. Dakota Kai is Bayley 2.0. I even have it in my notes. She's been on the WWE radar since 2014. She's going up against Kavita Devi. Now, just based on this next stat, I wanted her to lose almost immediately. She was trained by the great Khali. I don't know whether to feel sorry for you or laugh. But based on that stat alone, I was hoping she didn't advance in the finals. Or to the next round. God. If you're trained by the great Khali, you have no chance of winning the fucking tournament. That's your accomplishment? That's the one stat that I know about Kavita Devi. That she's the first Indian-born female to compete in the WWE, and that you trained by the great Khali. That's what you're going to sell me on? Please, try again. Try again. Kavita Devi used her strength in this match. She actually, being a larger woman, she was quite athletic. She applied a wrist lock on Dakota Kai, and she climbed the top rope and tight-walked the top rope and did a wrist lock takedown twice. So that was pretty eye-opening to me, man. But she pretty much sold herself on, gorilla press slams and being the much larger woman. Dakota Kai, the girl next door, got the lip ring, the nose ring. I think it was the nose ring, not the lip ring. The nose ring looks cute. She got her hair in a ponytail. Comes out looking like a fucking Powerpuff Girl with fucking flowers on her wrestling gear. Very cute. Very cute. Another Australian. So there's 3 Australians in this tournament. But Devi, the much larger, obviously, compared to Dakota Kai, which one, if you look at both of these women, which one is the winner? To me, Dakota Kai is the winner here. She's got more upside than Kavita Devi. So Dakota Kai won with a absolutely brutal fucking big boot. Just envision Sami Zayn's haluva kick, but better. Sami Zayn goes straight on into his opponent. Dakota Kai did a half circle and just got a full steam of momentum and then boot right to the face. It's pretty much Sami Zayn's haluva kick with a little bit more momentum behind it, or if you want to think Zack Ryder's broski boot. One of those two things would do. And then she finishes off Kavita Devi with a coup de grace. A throwback to Finn Balor. But it was a brutal fucking coup de grace, man. She got the victory over the much larger woman. Dakota Kai advances. I'd like to see more of Dakota Kai as well, man. And remember what I said about, watching these 2 episodes and then watching episode number 1. You can kind of tell who WWE is going to sign in this tournament. If they sign Dakota Kai, if they sign Toni Storm, if they sign Rhea Ripley and Mia Yim, you are good. You are golden, brother. And we're not even through the first round yet. We're not even through the first round. If you sign those women, you're good to go, bro. Shayna Baszler, if they sign Shayna Baszler, I'm sure they will. We've seen her in episode 1. But I see a lot of upside so far with some of these women. Abby Lath, Jazzy Gabbert. I'd be shocked if they don't sign her. So we got a lot of talented women that I would like to see in WWE. I'd like to see WWE bring back Serena Deeb. She's got a heartfelt story as well, the comeback story. Vanessa Bourne has a lot of upside, great look, kind of green. But I think WWE would give her a chance at the Performance Center. There's a lot of women so far that I'm liking in this tournament, mostly from episode number 3, man. Toni Storm and Dakota Kai take the cake so far. And we're not even done yet. We're not even done with episode number 3, man. Bianca Belair versus Sage Beckett. Sage Beckett, trained by the Dudleys, Devon and Bubba Ray. Belair is known for her hair being a lethal weapon. She was in one of the 2 qualifying matches for this tournament. That was showcased on WWE's YouTube page down at Full Sail University during a recent NXT taping. Bianca Belair is very good, man. I definitely want to see more of Bianca Belair. She's just got that... She's got that, I would say, that attitude that I like. She's got that cocky attitude, like she's got that attitude where she's not deserving to have that type of attitude, but I like that cockiness because it gives her character. And the hair thing is very unique. I've never seen anybody use their hair as a lethal weapon. Like I said, she's known for her hair being a lethal weapon, that long braided strand that she has. Beckett in this match, she kind of reminds me, she's got the build similar to a Nia Jax. Really nothing overly impressive. She's just a large woman. But Beckett here in this match, she missed a Vader bomb. Belair went to whip Beckett with her hair, which made a beautiful snapping sound right to the midsection. That stunned Beckett for a little bit. And then she went for a spear that I'm sure Roman Reigns would be jealous of. Beautiful spear by Bianca Belair. She gets the victory here and advances in the tournament, does Bianca Belair. And Bianca Belair, again, one of these women that doesn't have a lot of experience in the tournament, but she looked very, very good in the ring. She's definitely someone I want to see more of. She dropped a beautiful leg drop. She was very athletic. She's got a very good look. I'd like to see more of Bianca Belair, man. She's another one I hope WWE gives a chance to for a WWE deal at the end of this thing. And there's 32 women in this tournament. You know WWE's going to sign at least half of these women. Most of them came in this episode. So I hope to see more of Bianca Belair. She gets the victory over Sage Beckett. The best match of this entire tournament up until this very point came in the ending of episode number 3. Now, I don't know what people's issues were. I don't know what the fuck's going on with Piper Niven, but a lot of people were making fun of her look on WWE's Facebook page. Don't go on WWE's Facebook page. These monitored WWE athlete Facebook pages, man, it's disgusting. Or WWE's Facebook page in general. It's disgusting. It really is. The fat shaming and the names that Piper Niven was being called on Facebook through WWE's Facebook page was absolutely disgusting, man. People clearly didn't know what Piper Niven was all about. They didn't know who she was. They didn't know how she operated in the ring. I really don't care what you look like as long as you fucking entertain me. As long as you put on a good match. I don't give a fuck if you're large, small, short, tall. I don't give a fuck. I don't. So what's with the fat shaming? What's with this immaturity from WWE fans, from people in general, because you don't look a certain way? Are you fucking ridiculous? Now, after watching this match, I hope every one of those fucking people eats their fucking words. Half of those people don't even deserve a fucking television to admire the Mae Young Classic. Seriously. At the end of this fucking episode, what was the best match of this tournament? Piper Niven versus Santana Garrett. So what's the problem? Why fat shame and call Piper Niven names when she just gave you the best match of the fucking tournament? You know? I find great value in Piper Niven if they want to give her a WWE deal. I know if I was in charge, she'd get a deal at the end of this fucking thing, no question. And at the end of this match, she was my odds-on favorite. If I didn't know Kairi Sane was in the fucking finals because, you know, she was reportedly hurt, and the report that I read said that, yeah, she's in the finals. But if I didn't know anything about this tournament going in, after this match, she would have been my sentimental favorite to win this entire fucking thing. That's how good she was. Santana Garrett, we seen her on NXT. Why WWE hasn't showcased more of Santana Garrett on NXT, I have no fucking idea. I don't know if she signed to a WWE deal, but she better be signed to a fucking deal after this tournament. I'll tell you that. Santana Garrett's got a great look. She looks like fucking Wonder Woman out there, man. She looks like fucking Supergirl out there. Comes out with the cape, with the multicolored flags on it for all the countries she's visited. She looks like a superstar in there. You know, the way she's dressed, the way she carries herself. She's got a great look. She's beautiful. Why isn't this woman signed to a deal? Why haven't we seen her more on NXT? I don't get it. I would be very disappointed if WWE doesn't give Santana Garrett more time on NXT. Because after this match, I certainly want to see more of her. Piper Niven and Santana Garrett, best match in the tournament so far up until this point. Niven did a good job at using her size. The only thing I didn't like about her is the fucking wrestling gear she wore. She wore this onesie, and it was open on the sides, and you can clearly see that it wasn't tied properly, or it ripped midway through the match, so the strings that she had there were just hanging out and dangling during the match. It looked kind of sloppy, but I'm hoping for the next round that she gets new wrestling gear or something that doesn't have those exposed sides. Not really a good look there. But Niven did a good job of throwing her size around, a couple of brutal crossbodies, big splashes, a fucking senton bomb at the end of this thing. Very nicely done to throw her size around. And the fat shaming, I don't understand it. For a woman that size, she could certainly move and do flips and fucking flip along with Santana Garrett in the match. So I don't understand where people are calling her fat or having an issue with her weight. Who gives a shit? Santana Garrett executed a Hurricane Rana, She tried it once. Niven pushed her off the top. And then Santana Garrett came back with a brutal left open palm strike. She went right back for the Hurricane Rana, executed at that time. She missed a springboard moonsault handstand in the ring. She missed it. The pool was empty. Niven went for a big senton splash, connected that, and then finished her off with a modified Michinoku driver. She does it a little bit differently. Instead of coming up for a traditional body slam, scoop slam into a Michinoku driver, she picks you up in a power slam position. Just picture Braun Strowman and then just drives you right down to the mat, Michinoku driver style. 1, 2, 3, Niven wins with a modified Michinoku driver. Best match of the tournament. No question. Piper Niven is legit. So don't give me the shit that she's overweight, she's a slob, she's fat, she's this, she's that. She did a fantastic job, and she just gave you the best match of the tournament up until this point. So, with Santana Garrett, Piper Niven, Bianca Belair, Dakota Kai, Toni Storm, Mia Yim, we got Rachel Evers, we got Rhea Ripley, we got Shayna Baszler, Jazzy Gabbard, Abby Lath, Serena Deeb. If WWE doesn't sign any, I'd even put Kaylee Ray in there. I enjoyed Kaylee Ray. I want to see more of Kaylee Ray. So right there, I would give WWE those women to sign right there. And if they do, my God, man, NXT would be fucking phenomenal. The women's division at NXT would be fucking fantastic. You know? You can move up Peyton Royce. You can move up Billie Kay. You can move up Ember Moon. I mean, WWE is going to be overloaded on talent. I think that's fucking fantastic. We're seeing some real winners in this tournament. The matches might not be all that great, you know, but we, as fans, see who is of the most value and who is not. And to me, the names that I just mentioned hopefully get WWE deals at the end of this thing. I have yet to watch episode number 4. I don't know what happens in episode number 4. I know Kairi Sane and Tessa Blanchard pretty much stole the show in the opening round here of this tournament. So I will watch that as soon as I can, and I will give you a review on that right here before we get into the semifinals and the quarterfinals with the new episodes that were just uploaded as of this morning. But I thought episode 3 was really good. It was definitely the best episode of the tournament so far, and I hope it just continues to get better from here on out, man. So thank you guys so much for everything. If you enjoyed this video, let me know what you think down below of the Mae Young Classic. Who's been your favorite so far? And if you enjoyed the video, if you enjoyed my thoughts, if you enjoyed what you heard, hit that thumbs up. Let's strive for 1,000 thumbs up on this video for the Mae Young Classic review, episodes number 2 and 3 right here on Off the Script Extra. Thank you guys so much. Enjoy your Labor Days. I will be back with Monday Night Raw review tomorrow. Raw review will be uploaded tomorrow morning. Make sure you guys wait on that. Should be a good show tonight. We got Big Show versus Braun Strowman inside a steel cage. And if they don't break the steel cage somehow, I will be very, very disappointed. Otherwise, there's no sense in putting those two men back in the ring, let alone in a steel cage. I'm JD. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you all for Monday Night Raw review tomorrow morning. Enjoy your Labor Days, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning.